Hello friends, back again. Still out here in this absolutely luxurious day. Beautiful, about 70 degrees, maybe not quite, maybe about 65 to 68 degrees. Anyway, I just wanted to say that did you know that we're living in a very secure and private enclosure that is the earth? We have a confinement dome over us, and nothing can go in and out. Everything that is within this system here is friendly towards us. Not that there aren't hungry animals that would eat us, and not that there aren't hungry bacteria that would eat us under the right conditions, but everything in here is friendly towards us because we are the top of the food chain here in this realm that we call Earth. There is no pathogen that is aggressive towards us. There's no pathogen, there's no fungus or mold or animal. There's nothing here. There's no threat to us. We've been taught all our lives that human beings came from a very primitive way of life, that they had to be afraid of dinosaurs, and dinosaurs are not real. They have never found a dinosaur skull ever. The only thing they have found are bones that were oversized that they couldn't explain, so they would build a whole animal around that bone. And those could have been human bones. You know, it could have been I believe that there was a time when humans were much larger and animals probably were too. But they have never found a dinosaur skull ever. I learned about it online. It's all artwork, 100%. They came up with all of these names for these pieces of art that people made, T-Rex and Brontosaurus and Bronchiosaurus and all of this and that. Those are all made up names, guys. We were never barefoot and naked running around out here in the wild, exposed to the elements. We never were. Human beings were never, not the way that we are today. Now, our earlier evolution may have had more of an outdoor experience, but then we don't even know what we were at that time. But we were definitely very different than what we are now. And the earth was also very different than what it is now. And with that being said, I want to say that we are an emanation of God. We are God's children. The human race is the creator down here in the flesh. The creator did not create anything that's going to threaten its own survival in its own creation. Why would you create something for yourself and then place an existential threat to the survival of yourself in that place? You just wouldn't. I mean, it's irrational. Okay? There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with all these people who are all freaked out about germs, who are drowning themselves in rubbing alcohol. I saw a man the other day complaining about how cracked his hands were because he just washes his hands like 10 times a day and then puts hand sanitizer on. I'm like, dude, you need to like just get some grease and like just carry some grease around in your pocket and grease your hands up because this is going to give you an infection when you have those little cuts on your hand. That gets infected. You guys, they're trying to force us to sanitize ourselves because they know that if we're sanitized and if we don't have a healthy germ microbiome, that we're doomed. We are not going to be healthy enough to carry on with any quality of life on this earth, and we will become a problem for the earth itself. And that's what the bad guys are trying to do, because that's how they can take our money and take our wealth and take our heritage and everything. Why, there's a lot of reasons they do it. I don't want to dwell on them, but just suffice it to say there is a campaign that is designed to sanitize, to kill every germ, to sanitize. And this is how they are taking control of us right now, because they're trying to convince us that our food system is not good enough, that cows and animals and vegetables that grow out of the ground are dirty, and that they're on the ground, so they're dirty. They're trying to stop farmers right now from using manure in their fields, which is what human beings have done for ever since. They take horse manure and cow manure, whatever, and use it in their fields to grow their crops. They're trying to stop people from doing that now. There's a whole lot of things that they're doing in the name of safety and in the name of so-called cleanliness, which is really just filth. Because if you're drowning yourself in toxic slop, sludge, nasty industrial waste, how is that clean? How is that clean? How is that healthy? How is that beautiful? Don't believe the hype, okay? This is clean. That's the definition of clean, okay? This is clean. This is beautiful. Yes, there's a lot of germs out here. If I stick my finger in this dirt and lick my finger, I'm going to have a stomach ache, okay? But I can guarantee you the germs that I get in my stomach, my body is going to know how to deal with that. And if it doesn't, if my immune system can't kill those germs, then I can take some plant medicine. I can take some plants that will kill each and every germ. Okay, I know how to do it. If you want to know, holler at me. Nobody ever wants to know it so far. So far, nobody cares about what I'm talking about. You'd rather take an antibiotic, you'd rather, get sterilized or whatever, but that's not the way to health. Okay? We're born healthy. Our species is born healthy. Our earth is healthy. Our animals are healthy. Everything is healthy in God's kingdom. And what is ill can heal itself and does heal itself. We don't need a bureaucracy to dictate to us what health is or how we should approach the issue of health when that's what we're born with. So let's take control of our own narrative. Let's take control of our own health and make a return to plant medicine. Okay? The cure for all diseases. That's the answer right there. It's so simple. The book costs $5 and you'll never have to turn back ever again. So that book. And then if you really want to know what I'm talking about with regards to the food supply and what's going on with the food supply, I would recommend Ice Age Farmer to you on YouTube. Ice Age Farmer, please. It's so serious, you guys. You guys have no idea how deep it goes. And I don't want to sit here and tell you everything. I shouldn't have to tell you everything. But just take my word for it that it's deep what they're trying to do. Okay? The kind of control that they are seeking, Bill Gates and his buddies and stuff, is deep. So we really need to become aware of what's going on. Ice Age Farmer, okay? And let's take back control of our own food and our own health. The Cure for All Diseases book. I love you. Bye.